Poverty can make you dream at 2 p.m. on a hot afternoon, in class, on a desk. Every weekday, Esther is at her desk by 7 a.m. She then focuses on her work against teenage pregnancies until about 5 p.m. when she goes to class. Her work involves door-to-day movement as well as visits to churches and schools, looking for the teenage girl who will listen to her. She strongly believes that a teenager will listen more to another teenager than an adult.
We share something in the heart. But when there is someone who is 30 and 15 has to explain to a 30, we believe they don't know what we are going through.
Esther did not personally experience the things she advocates against, early pregnancy and child abuse. Rather, her story is of a young girl feeling for her peers who are not as fortunate as she has been. At 14, she was a volunteer peer educator at a health center, and what she saw there led her to a current passion. One particularly touching story stuck to her mind, the story of a friend and fellow peer educator, a girl called Pauline.
We used to just mock her and tell her, "Kwe wasembera kalo." She started leaving us, you know. We were maybe out of her league, we were still in school and she was in the village.
A few weeks later, Pauline died suddenly. She was not known to be sick. They were shocked. At the funeral, a fetus was found on her bed.
That is where her auntie started crying so loud, starting to tell us, I even know the owner of the pregnancy. It was her dad's.
Pauline's demise strengthened Esther's resolve. She grew up in the Kampala suburbs of Kansanga and Kabalagala, part of the city's red light district. Growing up, her role model was British royal Princess Diana, who still inspires her even in death. In fact, Esther built a health facility and youth center on Salama Road on land her mother gave her and named it after Princess Diana.
She would hug an HIV positive person, and this is when people realize, hey, it is not airborne, you know.
She wishes that many in the cream of Uganda society would emulate the princess. Esther believes they could do more with their money to benefit society instead of spending on things that would be easily forgotten.
They've done a wedding of 5 billion, and this wedding lasts 2 weeks. But remember, there are people who leave school because they don't have sanitary pads. With a stained uniform, with blood, she runs out of school when she's 15, and she's not going to go back to school because people will laugh at her.
A girl dropping out of school means she will be illiterate, she could go into prostitution, have more children than she can fend for. These will also be illiterate and probably jobless, and the vicious cycle continues. One of Esther's projects ensures that girls have pads during their menstrual cycle so they can remain in school.
There are some that are double, or heavy flows, and when you're making it yourself, you know who you are.
She also runs a youth empowerment and savings project. She feels that school-going children should start saving early so that when they complete school, they at least have some money to buy a sewing machine, for example.
You know, these girls, when they're in their vacation, they always want to plait hair, they want to buy that nice dress, and it takes 3 months. But in these 3 months, when that girl cannot generate that 2,000 shillings to buy a small belt, she can get pregnant in that 3 months, and education is a poor. So we give them the information. They do not need to only have book information. They have skills for life.
Esther has won a few awards. In 2014, she got the Woman Achievers Award as Uganda's Humanitarian of the Year, the World Savers Excellency Award as Uganda's Young Personality of the Year, and a Torch Award.
If you're a girl there, you can be anything. I cannot believe I'm representing Uganda as Uganda's Ambassador for Women and Girls. Next year I have to be in a conference in New York to represent Ugandan girls, and I'll surely do that.
The community health center she built welcomes anyone. Teenagers are the target, just like it is for the youth center. The numbers visiting the health center range from 15 to 40 a week, but Esther and her team do a lot of outreach. She rules out ever venturing into elective politics.
Power is not by standing in parliament. I feel that power is by reaching this person down who does not have the radio or TV to watch what is going on in parliament.
On 1st August 2015, she hosted about 1,000 students from across Uganda and launched the national trophy to end teenage pregnancy in schools. She hopes to see teenage pregnancies down by 15% in the next 5 years. Esther also hopes to build a women and children's only hospital in Uganda.
When women in Uganda get problems, they are taken to India, they are taken to China. But the women who get the problems are those women who cannot afford it. Women are special. Women are fragile. We have problems. When a woman is in trouble, the whole country is in trouble.
This is 19-year-old Essie's call to parents.
When a child is brought up badly, that child will influence the poorest and will bring all the tragedy to the country. The upbringing of the children show the betterment of a generation. So let us be part, let's fight together. Let parents not neglect their work, parents becoming children and children becoming parents.
Esther's parents, John and Christine Karungi, are business minds. She is the second born of 5 siblings. She attended Kabalagala Parents Primary School, Buloba High School, Princess Diana High School, and is now a first-year student at Mutesa I Royal University, pursuing a degree in social work and social administration. Josephine Karungi, NTV.